my name is Dila Imbo, and thank you very much for stopping by. We are still discussing the series of how to source for supply, the factor you need to consider in sourcing for supplier or in sourcing local supplier, or what no one tells you about how to source for local supplier. How do you source for local supplier? What are the factors you need to put into consideration to be able to get a reliable, to be able to get a local supplier? Because reliability is one of them. We've talked about quality issues, talked about reliability and capacity. Today, I'm looking at costing and pricing. You know, you are a merchant, you're a manufacturer. And as a merchant of manufacturers, you want to be profitable. Because you want to be profitable, the price you are buying the raw material as a manufacturer and the price you are buying the commodity you want to export, to a very large extent, determine your profitability. More than 80%, in sometimes some cases, maybe about 90% of the product of the shipment cost is the product alone. Is the product alone. And that significantly impacts on the profitability of the transaction. This is where your pricing is very, very important. So one of the factors you want to consider in determining who I will be giving my supply to, who I will be buying from, is the cost and pricing. But please note, while you are cost conscious and you want to manage your costs and you want to minimize your costs, please do not sacrifice that on the altar of quality. Don't compromise quality or price. Because some people will say, okay, since this is the amount, it's okay, we can get it for you at that price. But they are going to compromise the quality of the item. This is why, of course, you need to check the quality of the based on the sample you got initially, and then check the quality afterwards. Quality before, quality after. Quality based on the sample, quality after. So that even though the pricing is lower, they don't give you a lower quality. Understand the pricing and ensure it aligns with the budget and financial forecast. In fact, I think you should not be quoting a price for buyer when you have not finalized the price for supply. Do not quote price to sell when you do not have price to buy. It is after you've been able to get price to buy, then it becomes easier for you to get to determine the price to sell. What that does for you? What that does for you is that it helps you to be able to ensure you do not come back to change the price. Let me give you an example. If you are doing agro commodities for export, at the beginning of the season, the prices are usually low, maybe slightly lower than where it ended the last season. Then it starts going up. It starts going up. It starts going up. It starts going up. If I agree a price at the beginning of the season, that price will not remain by the time I want to buy. So my recommendation is this. If you are unable to lock down that price, probably by making some advance payment or even paying for it outright, because if it's commodity in high demand and it's at the beginning of the season, you should be able to sell it even locally, even if you're unable to export eventually because of pricing. The idea is this. Do not fix that price. Rather, look for a supplier that you agree a reasonable price with first. Before you agree with the buyer. That means you will not have cause to say, oh, I'm not able to ship because the price changed. Or going to buy and say, oh, my price has changed. You need to change your price also. Understand the price and ensure it aligns with the budget and financial forecast. Consider factors like the cost of the goods, the cost of shipping it to your location, the cost of transporting it from interland to your city, to your location, and every other cost. So a typical buyer will give you a price, most of the time delivered to your location. So if you're in Nigeria, they can give you X Kano price and then X Lagos warehouse price. X Kano warehouse price. The difference in that is the cost of transport and logistics and all of that cost they incur from moving it from Kano to Lagos. And you should be aware of that price. Now, in as much as you want to have a best price, you want to ensure you get that with maximum or best quality also. It's not just about costing now, it's also about payment terms. There are different options of payment term you can explore. Sometimes some people want advance payment. So when you want advance payment and the amount I'm advancing to you, if I lose it, it will affect my business and make me to shut down the business. I will ask you for an advance payment guarantee. I will ask you for advance payment guarantee. Why am I asking you for advance payment guarantee? I'm asking for advance payment guarantee to guarantee that the advance payment I've given you, if you are unable to deliver, you will pay me back through your bank. Or if you are in doubt as to my capacity to pay you, and I have the fund, and you don't need me to advance for you, but you can deliver, but you need me to guarantee that I will pay you, I will give you a payment guarantee. With the payment guarantee, you are sure that if you deliver, quality confirmed, and I begin to tell you stories, you just write my bank. And my bank will pay you that money because the bank already guaranteed that I will pay. And typically, when a bank guarantees that I will pay, the bank will collect the money from me ahead. The payment term could also be that I should pay later. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. That helps me manage cash flow. I will jump on that. I've never seen that kind of supplier. I've seen a supplier that will say, okay, deliver, I will pay later. But most suppliers expect you to pay ahead. And then they will deliver afterwards. Now, if I'm paying and I'm picking up the goods, that's fine. That's okay. But if I'm going to pay and good will be delivered later, then you give me advance payment guarantee. But if you can give me supplier payment, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 180 days, thumbs up. That's exactly what I want. I would rather prefer that. My name is Dela Emibo, and I'm your expert doctor, and I'm signing out.